Welcome back to Askewed Reviews. And as I recently mentioned in a video, I'm going to start branching out and doing reviews on more than just movies. So today I start a new category, events and experiences. So at the beginning of this month, I went to the Flashback Weekend Chicago Horror Convention that was held at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Rosemont, Illinois. So for the past 3 years, I've been going to this convention, but I always end up only going one day, and it's always Saturday. So I was there on August 3rd. So one of my favorite parts of this convention is the opportunity to meet and greet and even get professional photo ops with all sorts of celebrities that have been in some of your favorite horror movies. You also had an opportunity to meet some well-known directors. There was also 3 cast reunions, including The Thing, Cabin Fever, and The Warriors, which I was a little confused by that one as it's not a horror movie, but hey, I won't complain, as a couple of those celebrities I was interested in seeing. And because life does happen, there were unfortunately some cancellations by some of the actors before the convention, which did make me a little sad as I was looking forward to meeting a few of them, but I totally get it. Also, speaking of celebrities, one of our local celebrities here in Chicago, or even more so, in Berwyn, was Rich Cause celebrating his 45th year as Sven Gulli, which, if you don't know who that is, definitely look him up. He's kind of like a male Elvira, but without the sex appeal. Although I can't speak for everyone, so maybe he is your cup of tea. Sven Gulli also did once again host the 18th annual costume contest. This year's winners were characters from Five Nights at Freddy's, Christine, and The Never-Ending Story. The winner for the children's costume contest was this little one right here, who is dressed up as Ash from the Evil Dead series. A little hard to tell with them holding up this sign and them not holding onto the chainsaw at the moment, but trust me, it looked great. And when speaking about costumes, there are so many you can look at throughout the entire convention floor, and a lot of them are really well done. Also, when talking about the convention floor, there are so many booths to check out. Tons of different clothing to buy, all sorts of movies in Blu-ray, DVD, and VHS, and loads of other products. So if you decide to go to the convention, make sure to bring money. I did not have a ton of extra cash on me, but I did at least make sure to pick up more movies to add to my collection. Now, aside from just what's on the convention floor, there's lots of other things to do as well. For instance, celebrities will do Q&A sessions. On Saturday, there was a cool experience where the actual composer for Halloween 3 was performing the music while the movie was going. Later that night, you also had an opportunity to watch a movie that hasn't been released yet made by Full Moon. In case you were curious, this was the schedule for Friday, August 2nd. Feel free to pause this if you want to take a look at it. I'll also let you take a look at Sunday just in case you were wondering. And then, of course, there's Saturday, the day that I went. Now, there were only 2 issues I had with the convention. Number one, during some of the Q&A sessions, not all of them, but some of them, they didn't allow the audience to ask any questions, just the interviewer. And I do understand they're trying to make the time constraints for everything, but I don't know, that was kind of an issue for me. My only other issue was that after the costume contest, which took about 30 to 45 minutes, is there was this big gap of time from then all the way until 8:15 where there really wasn't anything else to do. Now, obviously, you could go back out to the convention floor during this time, and of course, some people probably took this time to just have a break, maybe get some food or something. But then, of course, as I mentioned, there was this experience at 8:15, and of course, the movie you could watch at 10:15. Personally, my 2 favorite moments from this convention were number one, getting to talk to Sam Raimi, because he is just the nicest guy in the world and was so appreciative of me telling him about all of the movies of his that I enjoyed. And then number two was getting an opportunity to meet and talk with Michael Gross, who played Burt Gummer in the Tremors movies. This was so much fun. He also was really nice. Oh, by the way, in case anyone is wondering, that guy on the other side of Michael Gross, that's my buddy, and we actually go to every one of these conventions together, and he's usually the one that I get to go see horror movies with. So when it comes to the event, Flashback Weekend, Chicago Horror Convention, I absolutely love going to this convention each and every year. There's so many celebrities to interact with, tons of products to purchase, and lots of things to just have fun with. so I'm going to give this experience a 4 out of 5. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Askewed Reviews. And if there's any events or experiences that you think I should go check out, definitely let me know. And especially if it's in the Chicagoland area, as that's currently where I live.